And we're back again. My phone keeps cutting off, so we've dried the back of Karen's hair, and now we're getting ready to do the mid portion and then the top. And what is that? This is,
That looks beautiful.
Have you done any air touch highlights? Have you seen that?
Say what now?
Air touch, where they they take the section and they blow dry out the pieces that they're gonna color. It's kind of like the shorter, newer hair, sort of like that, kind of blows out and you pull that out and you only highlight.
Oh. Yeah, they call it a million things. I tease the hair sometimes, but I'm gonna just be very honest with you, Marty. I don't do a lot of new clients. And my regular clients are older, and they are much more interested in normal.
Right.
I do have a couple of girls that have grown up with me. They're in their late 20s, early 30s. Occasionally they want something fun, but now they're getting into perspectives where turquoise hair is not necessarily acceptable.
Right.
You say, oh, look at how you do that. I'm not a good finisher, I'll tell you that right now. I've never been a good finisher. I've always had a finisher, as a matter of fact. I love the idea. When I was for example, when I worked at David's, I was their educator. And so I would do education on Thursdays for all their junior stylists or apprentices or whoever they were bringing in. And I have to I hand it to David. He did a lot of divos, mostly men, but he did a lot of divos in his life. Richard Milstein, Nas and Sagi, all these people. And so he's a great finisher too. David is. He doesn't color hair. So he had his finisher finished for me, which I loved, and I would color for him. So I'm not great at blow drying hair, and I'm getting less great at it over the years, which is one of the reasons why I've been watching Sam's videos too. He does a nice blow dry as well. Sam Dia, his cutting videos, Marty, are extraordinarily well done. His work is actually just impeccable. Cutting work, impeccable. And he's probably 72, 3, 4 now. He still looks good. Look at that.
Another thing I love about this nozzle being magnetic is if you like to change the position of it, you can just sort of press it on the hair.
Right.
And it makes it easy because
I like
find
this
when I'm
brush,
working
yeah.
with a nozzle,
That's
it's
an actual
really
brush
important to
brush.
have it flow the way you want, whatever direction you're working.
Right. No, but I love the way you do the beach curls.
What?
The beach curls.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I just did a client the other day. A lot of my clients have let their hair dry and have decided to, let's have fun. As long as it's long enough to pull up, they get it off their neck for the summer. They like having it longer right now.
Right.
And so I trimmed up one of my clients last week, and I showed her how to do beach curls. And I had sent her a video of how to do an easy beach curl.
Yeah.
And she had immediately sent me back a picture of herself.
That's awesome.
And she had done it already.
I love that.
I know. So it's kind of cool. And she's got a 17-year-old daughter who, you know what I'm saying?
Did you do it as a blow dry or you did it with a curling iron?
She did it with a curling iron.
But
But it looked so good. She did a beautiful job by herself.
you have done it.
Oh, I have.
these
For my own hair?
Yeah.
And if I was going to do anything, I would have flat ironed my hair.
And I'm kind of the other way around. Like I've never been a fan of flat irons. I've learned to use them to create waves, and I like that
Oh,
much
yeah,
better.
yeah.
But I'm more of a curling iron guy. I like a big barrel curling
Yeah,
iron.
I like
a
big
beachy
hair.
wave.
My hair just doesn't hold it, so it doesn't, for me, it's just, feels like a waste of time. My hair doesn't hold the curl worth a damn. I was a perm kid growing up. I was a little tiny ball. And then raised. Ugh. Every summer my mother would say, okay honey, it's perm time. We want to make your hair look like something for the summer. Well, it didn't really look like
It
something.
didn't look like something.
It looked like a willow bag. Horrible.
And was she a stylist? No.
She was the coolest chick that ever lived. That's who she was. I'm telling you.
No.
We were fortunate children. She passed away. I think she did what she did because of, my mother died on the 12th of August.
Okay.
And in 2008. And she had a horrible, it's very much like COVID.
Okay.
Which she actually died from. It's called Wegener's granulosa. It's a horrible autoimmune illness. And sadly, it was just taking her life.
Right.
A bite at a time. And every one of her organs was being destroyed by her own immune system. So she asked to die, she said.
Yeah.
She begged. And finally her children relented and said, we don't want you to suffer.
Right.
We can't feel what you're feeling. We can see what you're going through, but it's hard for us to say goodbye to you. It's hard to let you go.
Right.
So she picked the 12th of August because I think my son died on the 15th. I don't think she wanted to make it a double whammy for me.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was anyway, no matter how you look at it.
Absolutely.
I know that if you've ever seen the movie, what's it, Steel Magnolias? No. Terms of Endearment.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Except that's the other way around. That's the mother,
The mother was watching
the
her
daughter
daughter die.
die.
So the bottom line, what she said was, you're never ready.
Never.
Whether you know it's coming for months, or if it happens in the blink of an eye,
Right,
it changes
absolutely.
nothing about how struck you are by it.
Right.
So, but I think she did that on that day for that reason. And it was just horrible. Very, very rare, too, by the way. I have lupus and I have Sjogren's.
I have a couple of clients with Sjogren's. Particularly, I have an elderly client that, she's not really sure that's what she has, but
Right.
that seems like the best diagnosis.
It's a difficult diagnosis.
Right.
It's more the process of elimination than anything else.
Yeah.
You do about 17, 19 blood workups over a period of 6 or 7 months. But bottom line is I have multiple sclerosis, I have lupus, which is basically the same thing. Rheumatoid arthritis, all these things go together.
Right.
What my mother had is considered the great granddaddy of all autoimmune illnesses. And it literally took her out one organ at a time.
Oh my God.
It destroyed her blood. It destroyed everything. So finally, she called me up in the morning, and I was literally walking into the front door of David's, literally walking in the door. And she said, hi, sweetie, it's only Mom. That's how she would, and I sound exactly like her. Hi, sweetie, it's only Mom. I said, hi, Mommy. She said, were you thinking about coming to the hospital today? I said, yes. As a matter of fact, I'm going to leave it.
So she was in the hospital?
She was in Annapolis. Oh, yeah. She lived in the hospital for 9 months. And she was in intensive care, which is very, and MRSA, horrible.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and yet she still talks on the phone like that.
Right.
Hi, sweetie, it's only
Not
Mom.
a care in the world.
How are ya? Da-da-da, right? So she says, were you feeling like coming to the hospital today? I said, definitely. I'm leaving around 4, so I don't get there too late, because she was in intensive care. They are strict about letting you flinch. So, she said, you think you can come right now? I said, I'm positive I can come right now. I'm on my way. I knew what that meant. I
Yeah.
just knew. She would have never, ever asked me to leave work. Or have called me at work. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So when I got there, she waited for me. I was her oldest child, and she waited for me. And I could hear her from her room. Is Karen here yet? Where's Karen? I need to talk to Karen first.
Yeah,
And that's what she was telling everybody.
yeah.
And when I came in, she goes, come and sit on the bed with Mom.
Uh-huh.
And I, it was everything I could do to not burst into tears.
Right.
And she said, sweetie, do you mind if I leave early? That's my mom, right? I said, I mind, Mom.
Right.
But I can't say no.
Right. Of
I'll
course.
never say no to you.
That's right. I mean, what else can you possibly say?
Look at how amazing this looks, Marty. It's impossible for me to even believe that this is my hair. Oh my
So
God.
how do you do?
I love this. Do you not love this?
I love it. I like the
Oh
little,
my
the
God,
soft
look at all the
coppery feel to
dimension
it,
in
with
there. I like it a lot. I
let's
love
give
that.
you a spin again. And we will,
Oh my God. I am so. Ah!
how's that shape working for you
I
as well?
like this so much, Marty. I like this so
We
much.
got it rounded at the bottom and
Oh,
just
look what
reinforced
you
your
did.
soft layering, just made sure it really seemed to have been nicely even, the way that the layering was. I didn't really have to correct anything.
Look at my
Just that point at the bottom was our biggest challenge.
Flipping out.
But we really didn't even lose any length
No,
taking it off.
No, it's actually longer than I thought it was.
Oh yeah, your hair's really long.
It's
We
really.
wouldn't really necessarily know that when it's in a ponytail because
Exactly
that
right.
that
And plus
takes
it's
it up.
fine hair too. But look at the layers are so shaggy.
Yep.
That's the way I like it. My hairstyle of the 70s and 80s was a shag.
Mine too.
Yeah. Long shag.
Of course. I mean, what else could you have back then?
That was, you had to be unisex.
All right.
You had, oh man. Look! Look at this. This is like caramel and chocolate, mocha, and you name the colors.
Right. Right.
And they're in there, but look at this.
And they just all blend together.
Are you gonna
can
take-
see them, but it's not like they don't
Oh
stand
my
out so
God,
much
look,
individually.
I mean, I could if I wanted to. I could really get away with some murder with this thing.
Oh, absolutely.
Look at this, because
Yeah.
this is really what I needed.
Yeah.
That right there.
Great.
And as long as that still goes here, which clearly
Right,
it
right.
does in
And that's one thing we
spades.
should look at is how does the color look when we pull
Pulled
it
up.
away, like for a ponytail.
It's
Still,
invisible.
no matter how you pull it up,
I
it
love
doesn't,
this. Here's what I'm gonna do.
yeah.
I'm gonna go home and put some makeup on. Not a lot, just a little bit. And
Well, so
I'll probably keep my
give me a
mask.
selfie if you do.
And do a selfie,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna put it on your page too.
Awesome.
Cause look at how fantastic this.
All right,
This
well,
is a
here we have
beautiful,
Karen
beautiful.
completed and obviously very happy, and I'm very happy with what we've done, and so we're saying goodbye.
Good night. I'm happy. Look.